Holy.
Oh.
Wait, what? What the fuck do you see this?
So each day we're coming to a few answer questions about the new Valorant agent. I'm Fatman and be sure to subscribe for more Valorant content because today we're gonna be looking at the new agent in Valorant and what potential it has. Now episode 2 is a great year for Valorant as it's starting out in 2021 where Valorant will actually pick up some traction with the plans they have such as concerts, new skins, new battle passes and much more. It's no doubt that Valorant is gonna be much bigger in 2021. Now Valorant did give us some new information on previous agents and the new agent, which we can base off what this means. It's most likely possible that the new agent will be a duelist, as we have enough sentinels in the meta such as Sage, Killjoy and Cypher, and we also have enough controllers and enough flashes. So a duelist could really spice things up, flanking from the side or attacking directly. What we also know is that the new agent is gonna be most likely Japanese. With his ferrofluid abilities, he has a lot of potential as a Japanese agent, as there is no Japanese agent in the game yet. But it's very likely possible that a Japanese agent could come later at the time. Because if you didn't know, every single Valorant agent is around the world. And it really connects them. Now, looking at the new skin, he has some sort of a spiky hair, which could indicate that he was a previous work of Shard. Shard was a scrapped agent in early stages of Valorant, and seeing how this agent has Radianite on himself, some sort one way or another, I can suspect he has some sort of blue shards on his body. Since the previous agent was actually purple, it's very likely possible that this is a rework. Also, it's very likely possible that the new map we're gonna be getting is gonna be in the past. And I am pretty sure that, since all the maps are in present so far, well, this agent escaped the Valorant pod. And that means a lot. Now, to give you a brief idea, this agent was exposed to Radianite. So we have either Radianite abilities or we have Radianite technologies. So for example, Radianite technology is Killjoy and Cypher, while Radianite abilities are simply abilities like Phoenix and Jet. It's very likely possible that while this agent was on the Icebox ship, if you can see in the background, there is a really nice Icebox ship that is really old and it never gives you enough detail. Now, Riot is actually teasing us with this. You see, Riot loves to give some new info through their new content. So for example, instead of revealing it to straight, hey, this agent is gonna be a duelist with shards in his body, they give up subtle clues in their maps as said in their interviews. What's really important to note here is that this agent somehow escaped the facility, and before that he was on the Icebox ship, which, the scientists set up the operation there and studied him. Now this is a wild theory. It's very likely possible the new map we're gonna be seeing for episode 2 will be sent in the past. So for example, it's very likely possible that Radianite is used for time traveling or is somehow connected to time traveling as well. That is why Radianite is so important. It's just not a valuable source, but it's also a lot more than that. It's very likely possible that the new map we're gonna be seeing is gonna be tied to the new agent in Act 2. Now, I don't know if we're gonna be getting a new map in Act 2 or Act 1 or Act 3, but there's definitely gonna be 2 maps this year. So Act 2 and Act 3 could bring some possibilities to a map, considering they won 7 maps so far and we only have 5 for that matter. It's most likely possible that we get 1 map in Act 1 and another map in Act 2. That means a lot of competitive esports for Act 3 and Episode 3. The new maps are gonna be very important for the new agent as well. I'm guessing the new agent will be using ferrofluid to actually control his opponents, so that either be it, making fake footsteps or using some sort of wall capabilities. I am definitely hyped to see what Valorant has for us because I am simply ready. Considering the agents have so many flashes already, we would need an agent that plays unlike anything other. What I mean by that is that he controls sights. And I'm not talking something about like Cypher or Killjoy, but simply someone who can use fakes. So fakes while the enemy team or the friendly team goes to another site to plant the spike or flank their opponents. It's definitely a good thing we should be seeing. It's a good indicator as well, considering the footsteps we're getting as an active ability. Using ferrofluid could also provide some fake decoys. For example, placing fake agents. I think that would mean a lot on defensive side and as well on offensive side for potential flankers. It's really interesting how creative Riot can get with this. Games like Overwatch and CSGO have to abide by their own laws, but Valorant here is pretty much fresh to do anything they like. Now, a really interesting thing that I should have mentioned before, but if you remember the agent Shatter, well, one of his abilities was explosive decoy, and decoy footsteps is exactly what we are getting. Now, there is also a flashbang utility, which I very much doubt we will be getting, as there is so many flashes in Valorant. It still has a lot of connections that are very much explained and should give you a bit of context about this new agent. In this video, you should basically know what the abilities are gonna be for this agent, what the new maps are gonna look like, and what's next for Valorant. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you're watching this right now, I hope you have a great day. Be sure to check out my other videos that would help you out a lot. And this is Fatman, signing out for today. Good luck, guys.